Hello, 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 and happy Monday! Honi Hachiman is back. Road trip. We'll tell you about that after next weekend because that's when it's happening. But yeah, after yesterday, oh, it's not yesterday, but we'll go back to the last stream. I wasn't feeling good about it, and you always have the heartbreak when you get to the end of it, and the audio is completely screwed up, and you can't do anything about it. But in any case, I took some rest days, and I'm back. I'm happy, and I've been excited to get back into Journeyman project. The last time we were here, we did resolve the anomaly at the World Science Fair. We stopped the assassination. We froze the shape-shifting robot and took his biochips. And so now we still have the NORAD 6 nuclear launch and the Mars mining colony detonation to resolve. So we'll see what we can do about that. Yeah, but we'll get over in the corner. We'll start gaming. Yeah, and hey, we're back to that intro. Let's see. So get right back into restore. I may have to move my model around because once again, it doesn't seem to stay consistent. But yeah, let's restore game, which is an interesting way to say load. And I don't know if it's sorted, because We Need Air was what we saved as. I re-listened to the first stream today just to keep myself fresh, keep myself in the lore and understanding what's going on. Yeah, so We Need Air. We Need Air. We're gonna load our game. And we're gonna move our model back just a little bit. Is that any better? Yeah, I suppose it is. So here we are with the here at NORAD 6. We had let's see, the sirens aren't going, so the air is currently okay. One of the things I thought about that I want to do is to see how much of this place we can investigate before we pass out. So let's do that. Intake mode.
Defense Command post on security alert. Access denied.
Access denied. An alert. And of course we've got our overhead camera looking at me. Yeah, that's what you want to see on your security camera. It's me sneaking in.
Unequal pressure between this chamber and submarine dock.
Oh.
Equalize pressure before entering. Avoid maximum pressure as some objects may implode.
Alright, opening door. Oh, we're still breathing heavy in here. Oh, yeah, we're in trouble. Yep, gassed. The sleeping gas filled your lungs and overwhelmed you. Awakening in a holding cell, you find yourself out of energy and stranded in the past. Yep, that's what happened. Okay, we will restore. I see. Yeah. I hit restore, which is load. Continue would have been just fine. Let's do that one more time. because I think there are a few other things we can look at. And if there is going to be some means of breathing, we want it. I was thinking... Well, now I'm thinking that seeing the that we were heading towards the submarine docks, then yeah, we might actually find some sort of breathing device in here. Maybe. Or as silly as it would be, like another control panel that affects this. Okay, get sighted. Okay, that looks busted.
Defense command post on security alert. Access denied.
Access denied. Thermal scan. What? Okay. So my current thought there is that we currently have a biochip for a retinal scan right here. It might be possible that we need to go to NORAD, or not to NORAD, but to Mars, and get a different biochip. And we died. All right, we'll continue. In any case, yeah, we're getting our biochip to Pegasus. We'll recall, because we're getting out of NORAD. I think we're going to try to figure out what's going on the Mars. Another thing that I also thought about is if things are resolved, what does it look like in the command room, or even here? Okay, we can still jump there, interestingly. But yeah, I'm kind of curious what these look like from the. Can we voluntarily leave the Pegasus? Like if we go to the present day, which is where we're at. No. Continue. And there are sound options, huh? I going from the main menu and everything I looked at, I didn't think there were sound options. I thought what you see is what you get. So we're going to Mars, and we're going to see, like, I think that the things that walled us on Mars were that we needed some sort of key card for the tram, or we needed some means of breathing. We also have the retinal scan biochip, which may have function here somewhere. But yeah, I've been a good boy. I haven't looked up a guide or anything. Haven't looked up anything about the game. Like when I'm fascinated by a game, I tend to try to look up stuff back. That shuttle leaves immediately. Okay.
Shuttle 1 has just departed from the East Gantry.
And it looks like... But, you know, I get excited. I start looking at stuff, and that sometimes can create problems. But no, I tend to be pretty good. But if I get too excited, then yeah, there's not much you can do. But okay, I'm kind of looking at what the blue symbol next to Mercury is. That looks like a little bit like the what was it, Cyrolian ship that was in the opening. Let's see. Okay. But yeah, we're also going to face our Red Menace up here if we go all the way to the residential area.
Shuttle lock active. Launch not authorized.
Okay. Shuttle launch active.
Bienvenidos a la colonia marciana Morimoto.
Pretty sure Bay 2 did have a shuttle.
Shuttle lock active. Launch not authorized.
Launch not authorized. Gotcha. And nothing to interact with.
Welcome to the Morimoto Mars colony. Have a wonderful stay.
And naturally, like, Morimoto is a very Japanese name. I just like that they have the kanjis for 1, 2, and 3 on these airlocks.
Shuttle lock active. Launch not authorized.
Okay, so we're pretty much where we were at before. Until we get here. One step further. Out of my way, human.
Out of my way, human, or die.
But yeah, last time I didn't really...
Tunnel pod has just departed upper transport sector.
Yeah. Didn't really get a good read on where he went from there. He definitely went to the tram. From there, we got to experience what it was like to be ore being mined. Mined and crushed.
Warning, there is a serious lack of oxygen beyond this door. Another direction may be advisable.
I mean, the AI does a really good job of trying to save my life, and I'll do things that are not in my best interest. But that's just how I roll here. Alright. Agent 5 doesn't listen to no AI about personal safety. I'll die the way I want. But yeah, the tram did come back for me here.
Tunnel pod has just arrived in upper transport sector.
That's where we get the menacing music again. Which I feel like we may have missed something for sure. Because we looked at this before. We saw the rail map, I think. Yeah. If we need to revisit this to actually, like, write down or note a route, then we will. But as it is right now, I'm just going to treat this as a image that suggests there's a way there, but there are also a lot of closed tunnels. Okay, that spot forward, you're fixed to the screen. Let's see. Because, like, until you get here, this place is pretty sterile, so I don't feel like there's anything that's obvious that I would have missed anywhere else.
Please insert security access card now.
Any chance there's a retinal scan on here? Yeah, we're also...
Please insert security access card now.
Okay, I can imagine that those are your slots for cards here. Surely Elliot Sinclair's key card or my key ring are not going to do the trick. But what about a power crowbar? No dice? I'm forcing this thing? Let's see. Yeah, because this is from the science fair, which is like from the future as far as this is concerned. So are we. I think also, like, a possibility is instead of panicking when going into the mine, to do just what we did at NORAD, which was just accept that we're going to die and just see what information we can find. Yeah, this is the... I was thinking that the music might have changed, but it certainly hasn't. It's just going back to what it was before reaching the tram.
All arriving tourists are required to check in at reception area. Please refer to gantry kiosks for maps and information on the Morimoto Mars colony.
Yeah, because we may just have to, like, press our luck with the ore processing room. That, or we, the other possibility is that, I think that now that they've established that the submarine area is what's on the other side of that airlock, that maybe the move is to go there and maximize our breathing time and try to get further into the submarine area. But for now, we're gonna process ourselves, I guess. Let's see.
Warning! Life support systems not active beyond this point.
Noted. Just at a glance, I cannot turn... Yes, I can turn. Okay. Anything of note? Looks like I do have to pressurize first. Yeah. Now we're gonna die here. There is no turning involved. Anything that we're going to use here? Maybe I can press nitrogen. No. Yep, as the airlock door slid shut behind you, you realized your mistake. Gasping for oxygen, you collapsed and perished in a matter of moments. Okay. Yeah, we'll continue. Yeah, we're just going to, okay. Mars colony sites.
The newly erected Morimoto Mars colony rests on the edge of the vast canyon. The colony's gantry, which contains the shuttle docking bay, spans over the Red Canyon. A closer look at the gantry reveals its 140-foot stretch across the canyon, and the 3 cockpit module nodes which transport pilots to and from the ships. After launching from the docking bay, shuttles circle the narrow canyon toward the accelerator tube built on the central plateau. The tube allows launch shuttles to easily escape the thin atmosphere of Mars. You are currently in the entry hall of the shuttle port. To your right and left are portions of the old mining colony, which have not yet been renovated. These areas are for authorized personnel only. The main entrance to the colony is behind you. Welcome, and please enjoy your stay.
Okay.
Like a celestial siren, Mars lures us to its inhospitable shores with visions of unearthly splendor. Thanks to an atmospheric energy shield, you can enjoy the majestic volcano Olympus Mons, the vast canyon Hopretes Minor, and many of Mars's other natural wonders from within the comfort of Morimoto Corporation's Mars colony. The generator for the colony's atmospheric shield lies far beneath the planet's surface, the legacy of the miners whose abandoned caverns this colony is built over. Construction of the colony should be completed by June of 2190. Please enjoy your stay.
Okay. Do you have anything? Okay, just colony information. Well, this also suggests that there is another one here. I guess I assumed that that was another window. Okay, that is the same. So as cool as that was, I don't think that we got anything out of that other than a better understanding for what we're looking at out here for the shuttle docks, but not necessarily anything to do. And here's the thing, is that even if we could breathe, what would we want to do in the warp processing machine room? I mean, like, there's the buckets that take you to the ore crusher, and then there's just a whole wave of gears, right? I mean, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to me if a security card for the tram
Shuttle lock active. Launch not authorized.
were anywhere other than this time period. So we do need to find it.
Shuttle lock active. Launch not authorized.
Uh-huh.
Shuttle lock active. Launch not authorized.
What about the display screens? No? They did have a message the first time we were here.
Bienvenidos a la colonia marciana Morimoto. Disfruten su visita.
Okay, and I imagine that just comes from traveling in this direction. Okay. You're not so kind as to also be a screen of some kind to look at. So apparently they use like the Red Canyon as a spot to accelerate to escape the atmosphere. Huh. Yeah, as fun as it is, the emergency exit has no dialogue whatsoever. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna go back to NORAD and see if we can do exactly what I just suggested. Let's... Okay. Once again, just seeing if we could leave. Yep. So we're going to NORAD. Because where we were saved, we were like mid whatever was going on. And of course, the door that I thought looked damaged was instead looking for a thermal scan. Yeah, we're gonna see how fast we can move the robot. Hey, buddy.
You are no match for me, human. But I love a challenge.
This is pretty menacing. They have a minigun on their left arm.
Warning. Detecting trace concentrations of a...
Yes, we know. Yeah, unfortunately, the energy or the health bar is not the same
Unequal
as.
pressure between this chamber and submarine dock. Unequal pressure between this chamber and submarine dock. Equalize pressure before entering. Avoid maximum pressure as some objects may implode.
Okay. So what was different there? What let me get through last time that didn't let me go through now? Surely you can't be breathing hydrogen. Because that was an option, is to use an item on yourself. Argon, absolutely not. Nitrogen is probably a bad idea, but we'll see if we can. No, we can't. Use it on self. Sure, our antidote. How about that? Unless I'm mistaken, I thought that it was a single click on the item to use it yourself. Was it because I loaded here? Is that why?
Defense command post on security alert. Access denied.
Okay. Access denied. What about you? I like that we're spending a nice luxurious time on camera here. Yeah, we'll continue, and yeah, it spawned me in a spot that was different than I thought it was.
Unequal pressure between this chamber and submarine dock.
Okay.
Unequal pressure between this chamber and submarine dock.
Okay, let's equalize.
Equalize pressure before entering. Avoid maximum pressure as some objects may implode.
I wonder if the some objects may implode is important. Okay, I might have been able to do that faster because, like, let's get down. Okay. And I gassed. Okay. I could do that a little faster. I'm not sure that this is how it's supposed to go, but I'm not really seeing an alternative on Mars.
Defense Subleader, this is Def Sub 62. Just completed a visual run of the oxygen and data lines between gamma and beta sectors. No signs of cracks or pressure stresses. I am now proceeding to Gamma Sector 1 to conduct radioactivity tests on those leaky oil drums I reported this morning.
Negative, Def Sub. NORAD 6 is under full-scale red alert. Hold your position till we can figure out what's happened down there. Over.
Roger that, Sub-Control.
Interesting.
NORAD Alpha, subway 3.
Let's see, you are here. It's a robot arm.
Loading claw operation. Move claw to location, then choose action.
And I just collapsed. So let's continue. All right, we're here. Do we have to sit through this?
Defense Subleader, this is Def Sub 62.
Just
Just
seeing if
completed
there's
a
a
visual
way to
download
skip
of
it.
data lines from camera and data
Doesn't
sectors.
look like it.
No signs of cracks or pressure stresses. I am now proceeding to Gamma Sector 1 to conduct radioactivity
Because we
tests
don't
on
necessarily
the
need to be in here. We can still check out outside by the sub.
Negative, Def Sub. NORAD 6 is under full-scale red alert. Hold your position till we can figure out what's happened down there. Over.
Roger that, Sub-Control.
Okay, nothing to do here. We go in here. Nope. Access denied. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we're just wandering around here. Because we do have a save for getting out of this if we need to. But so far, this game's been pretty good about not leaving you in a dangerous state. Okay.
Attack submarine. Access platform A4. Alpha set. Launch prep incomplete.
Okay.
Attack submarine. Access platform A4. Alpha sector. Launch prep incomplete. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD aircraft ventilation system.
Okay, we've got torpedoes. Can't go that way.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD aircraft ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD aircraft ventilation system.
I was surprised that panel has no actions.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD aircraft ventilation system.
I mean, I think the other thing that I can think of is that we do have enough time to operate the loading arm.
All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD aircraft ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD aircraft ventilation system.
Small one.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD aircraft ventilation system.
Oh, don't do that. Nope. Don't do that.
Warning.
Defense Subleader, this is Def Sub 62. Just completed a visual run of the oxygen and data line.
Once again, just trying
No
to
signs of cracks or
series
pressure
of buttons
stresses.
for
I
skipping.
am now proceeding
And you
to
cannot
Gamma
open the
Sector
menu.
1 to conduct radioactivity tests on those leaky
Yeah,
load
video's
runs.
playing, video will play.
Negative, Def Sub. NORAD 6 is under full-scale red alert. Hold your position till we can figure out what's happened down there. Over.
Roger that, Sub-Control.
I mean, there is just like one soldier who's like standing in the way of us getting down here without the gas. Launch prep?
Launch prep. Diagnostics. Okay. Fuel complete.
Maybe the move is that we are supposed to get this somehow get this submarine ready and boarded. Okay, I have to do this to access
Warning. All personnel.
Control
This
computer.
is Depth Sub 62. Just completed a visual run of the oxygen and data lines between Gamma and data sectors. No signs of cracks or pressure stresses. I am now proceeding to Gamma Sector 1 to conduct radioactivity tests on those leaky oil drums I reported this morning.
Negative, Depth Sub. NORAD 6 is under full-scale red alert. Hold your position till we can figure out what's happened down there. Over.
Roger that, Sub-Control.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. NORAD Alpha, Sub-Bay 3. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Okay.
Launch prep. All personnel.
I probably don't have enough time to do what I need to do here.
Complete. Sonar chaff. Full. Torpedo. Warning. None. All personnel.
I see.
Contamination detected in NORAD
So
air
we
ducts and
will
ventilation system.
operate the loading claw.
Loading claw operation. Move claw to location, then choose action.
Yeah, we don't have enough time. Let's see.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. Warning.
So then what's our alternative here?
NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD.
We're not able to board the submarine, are we? Like at all?
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Yeah, the only thing we've got is the monitor here.
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts. Attack submarine. Access platform A4. Alpha sector. Launch prep incomplete. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation
But yeah, I think that my save file has the like most appropriate name yet. Is that we need air.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in...
Because as is, we're gonna continue to collapse like this.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation.
But yeah, we're gonna try to return to where we were.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Come on. Can I move?
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation.
Doesn't look like there's anything else I can interact with here.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel.
Yeah, at times, my dude Gage here, he has like very strong lungs. At others, he doesn't. Yeah. Oh, that's... So I think that we're gonna restore our, we're gonna restore our game from We Need Air. Because we've accomplished precisely nothing, I think. Yeah, we haven't made any progress. So without the sirens blaring, is this monitor accessible? Red alert Alpha Sector. Okay. Oh. Can we please have the map biochip do something? Oh, we're operating the camera here. I think. Anything we can engage with in here other than backing away. You are here. Uh-huh. Vent Prim Feed Hub. Access terminal. Okay. Uh-huh. The dock control. Okay. Main quarters. Okay. Alternate launch override terminal. Delta Launch Control Center. Huh. Okay. So we're getting a pretty broad view of the base here. That there are several. Huh. Okay. Atmosphere and communications pipeline. Alright. Yeah, so there is a launch override. So this is going to be information, but I don't quite know what this information is. I mean, it doesn't quite fit what I'm doing just yet. Huh. And there's definitely not more minute controlling, like, you know, just gas this area or anything. Okay, so I do have a thought. We're gonna put a known gas in there. How about that? Okay. Let's see. Let's do nitrogen instead. See how that goes if we dispense it. Warning, sleeping gas detected in the gas canister. Do nitrogen. Intake in progress. It didn't cause an alarm. Okay. That's helium. This is nitrogen. Okay, yeah. I was thinking it was hydrogen. Gotcha. Receptacle filled. Just making sure that I'm not completely off base and gonna try the argon. Okay. Receptacle filled. Yeah, 5.3 is just the top pressure for the argon, it looks like. So, if we... Let's get silly here. Because our puzzle is getting around this guy. What if... No. Get a little closer. What if... Alternative, then. Just going for things that we can do after. Can we shoot the security camera? Which would be silly. It probably would have consequences. Let's see.
Defense Command post on security alert. Access denied.
Okay, access denied. So, it just caught my attention that that's like a door that's down there. Thought that I might be able to, you know, jump the barrier or something. Yeah. Okay. With that takes the gauges completely off screen. Let's see. So I suppose we replace the sleep gas. So here's a thought. I'm gonna take the sleeping gas with me, and we will jump to the science center. How about that? And see if we can inoculate ourselves against this. I might have just had a smart idea. We'll see. Yeah, to the science fair we go.
Agent 5, Protocol 37, initiated time travel disabled. Return unauthorized item to original location.
Oh, it's not going to let me do that. It's establishing that this being here is, like, important to history. Whereas this is very much a foreign element. That is the same symbol that's on the robots. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that this, like if the damaged door at the science fair was a, let's see, if the damaged door at the science fair was a anomaly, that this canister isn't. Seems kind of weird, but we'll take it. Come on. Show me the chip functions. Gonna make me switch chips. There. But yeah, before resorting to the internet or anything, like we will try the game's in-game hint system, because as it is, I may need some direction. The only other things that come to mind are that we do have a percentage not completed at the science fair, so there may be something to find there. Additionally, if we could leave the Pegasus, we could explore the other rooms here. I'm just thinking back, like, what were the what was the security like for gaining rooftop access back at the apartments? Maybe. Can we access our stuff? We can. Let's see this again.
Mercury, I'm sending you to eliminate my adversary, Enrique Castillo, who thought he was doing the world such a favor, convincing them that I was insane to fear alien contact. Well, I'm not the one. I'm not the one who's inviting death into my home. The only place I can be sure of finding him is on stage at the Alien Contact Rally 8 years ago, so I'm sending you to the World Science Center in the year 2310. Try to make his death look accidental, but whether or not you succeed at that, do everything you have to ensure his demise.
I'm kind of curious if this guy in the video, if that is Elliot Sinclair. I mean, we could probably look at the journals back at the science fair, but like based on all the stuff that was in his private room, he is the guy. Elliot Sinclair is the guy who invented time travel. That's what it looks like to me. He at least stumbled upon something that made it work. But also, I draw the conclusion from that the material morphing was also in his project, or at least he was involved in the project for. And one of those robots was very much using that technology. And if he is a guy who knows how the principles of time travel work, it might make him the only other person, other than the government agency here, who may have access to time travel. Maybe. So right now, I'm kind of thinking that that's the direction they're leaning with this. Yeah, it's of course like limiting my options here by not letting me do that. So I will explore the options at the science fair, because once we got to the end of it there, we did not explore very much. We more or less found the critical path right away. We didn't stumble around there very much. So it's possible that we'll find something of use to us. We're gonna get shot again. And I imagine that if we took this all the way to the end, we could do like a full redo of our time beating him.
Agent 5.
Yes, remove.
Your biosuit was able to filter out all but 7 micrograms of the toxin. The substance is a lethal neurotoxin and must be neutralized quickly, or you will perish.
Yep, we'll get our antidote. Yeah. It's supposed to be single click to use on self. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, I thought, I thought for a second I had it figured out that I would be able to have like an antidote to the sleeping gas, but no such luck. So like I wonder if like if I botch this up, if my new timeline becomes like if I bailed right now, if I would be undoing the resolution. which, once again, we'll give the mapping chip its chance, but... yeah, nada.
Biorhythms of life.
I think it's this way. It's where we need to go. Nope, nope. Got the AI warning.
Nice. Out. Security.
And I appreciated this last time and on revisiting it to it how
Biorhythms of life forms detected nearby.
how casual the
Extreme
scientists
caution
are
advised.
about getting you pulled away. It's like they expect
Dr.
intruders.
Thompson, please report to conference check-in in auditorium complex.
Yep. Temporal anachronism, tamper door, lock mechanism must...
This door appears to be lodged shut from the inside. With an added amount of leverage, this door may be pried open.
Oh, we've got you. Yeah, then we get our crowbar. And then, when we picked up a 9th item last time and lost the dart, it was in the final position, so I just want to do that in case we pick something up. Yeah, because if I... Nope, it had a fix... Huh, interesting. The crowbar and the antidote both moved positions. Yeah, here we go. Where we get shot from some distance away. Yeah. So I think it's like from this distance, like my suit could neutralize the energy. At least that's how I'm reading it. But yeah, we're gonna explore this part a little more. I'm not sure quite what we will find.
Biorhythms of life forms detected nearby.
Yeah, we're not going into
Dr.
the hall.
Rosini, please report to Lab 5R in the West Wing.
I'm just thinking about it, like, after the fact now. But it's possible that the...
Biorhythms of life forms detected nearby. Extreme caution advised.
Is that the mapping chip may be for the easier difficulty? Or they still give it to you for whatever reason? Possible. Let's see if this is any different. And that's what we're here for.
Biorhythm.
Yep. So we're gonna go the direction that we went last time. I do want to see if there's anything special for just like walking in on the conference.
May I see your badge, please? Security, we have another protester at the auditorium entrance.
Oh no. Yeah, like any one of these scenarios where you just don't belong here, but I do appreciate getting to see all of the different little interactions with the you know, the live actors. Always appreciate that. Okay, that is functionally not a door. I think purple was the critical path. That or the blue. Yeah. What is that?
Biorhythms of life forms detected nearby. Extreme caution advised.
No, what was that?
Excuse me, can I help you? This is a private office, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this part may be more linear than I was expecting. I just wanted to know what she was holding, and I still don't quite get it.
Biorhythms.
It was like a box and like a tentacle head thing. Well, I suppose we might as well get our argon out if we're gonna do this. Because we still have some space to navigate, but yeah, this is kind of a straight path here. As far as I remember, I don't think there was anything that was like an alternative location. I do know that there was a warning before approaching the robot. Okay. Yeah, it's still an unsettling hallway. Okay. So we're out of here. So we're just on the opposite end.
Agent 5. A strong temporal flux has been detected. Extreme caution advised.
Yep, that's the robot. What about over here? I'm kind of curious, like, what else is here? Okay. Did we just make a full circle? I think we did. Will it game over me if I go back? It does not.
Please welcome Dr. Enrique Castillo.
Yeah. We'll just revisit, you know, our triumph from yesterday, actually getting through this.
Agent 5. Recommend that you proceed with the removal of the robot's biochips before initiating auto recall.
Yep, we already have you. Same goes. Okay. Of course, I wasn't going to pick up the gun again. Okay. So that wasn't the solution. Unless it's somewhere else in there. Let's see. How did I view hints? How do I do that? AI? AI. Oh. I see. The hints are specific to location then. Alright. Well, let's go to Mars. No, Mars I felt like we tested our borders. We're a little more frantic at NORAD. Let's see what our hints are. Of course, the hints may be specific to where you're standing as well. Get threatened by this robot. So in all.
No match for me, human. But I love a challenge.
Yeah. So in all three locations, robots are pretty much there where you get there.
Warning. Detecting trace concentrations of a sleeping gas in the atmosphere.
Yeah. So we'll take care of that first. Yep. Go through the security override. Unknown gas contaminant. Yep. Okay. So let's see hint 1.
It appears that the gas released from the canister has entered the oxygen refiltration system and rendered all of NORAD-6 unconscious. There is a high probability that removing the canister will awaken NORAD personnel.
Okay, we kind of got that.
Agent 5, you must not compromise your mission by risking contact with other humans.
That's not necessarily helpful here. Let's see if just keep the AI chip out and okay, so the hint buttons disappeared. They do change by area.
Defense Command post on security alert. Access denied.
Okay. And of course this thing here is simple enough that...
Unequal pressure between this chamber and submarine dock.
Yep.
Equalize pressure before entering.
Unequal
Avoid
pressure.
maximum pressure as some objects may implode.
Yep, we'll fix. The only thing of consequence I hear is that some objects may implode. But the only thing that comes to mind is the sleeping gas canister, but that you would have to take that across the sleeping man. And there's suffocation.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD area. Ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD area. Ventilation system.
So once again, we're at no progress other than retreading steps and stumbling blindly into danger.
You are in the control room of Alpha Station Sub Bay. From this location, the submersibles can be loaded, unloaded, and launched. You are currently in the connecting corridors of the NORAD-6 station. Sleeping gas has been introduced into the ventilation system, rendering all personnel unconscious.
Yep, that is true. Okay, so hints definitely don't work like I thought they did. We may take this to Mars because yeah, I'm still not getting the right information, I think.
You are currently in the connecting corridors of the NORAD 6 station.
Yeah, so once again, we're going to restore our game with the still ever appropriate so far is the "we need the air." Give it. But what's fun is that you can take the gas canister. Yeah, you can take the gas canister, so you can do other things with it here, you just can't jump with it. Huh. Pegasus. Recall. Yeah, there has to be a way forward here, and I'm just missing it. Let's go to Mars. I mean, I don't want to retread the labs that we can enter at the science fair, but we may want to. Because once again, it would be really cool if one of those scientists had made, like, you know, some sort of, like, I don't know, portable air filtration device.
Shuttle 1 has just departed from the East Gantry.
Indeed. We're gonna pull up our AI chip. No hints here. Although I feel like it may have a hint or so.
Bienvenue à la colonie Morimoto sur Mars. Nous vous souhaitons une visite formidable.
If you're at the airlock, or if you're
Bienvenidos a la colonia marciana Morimoto. Disfruten su visita.
yeah, if you're at the tram.
Welcome to the Morimoto Mars colony. Have a wonderful stay.
Well, also we can do an environment scan.
You are on the shuttle docking gantry of the Morimoto Mars colony. The former mining operation is being discontinued, and the colony is currently being remodeled to serve as a vacation resort.
Yeah, it seems odd, but maybe if the resources have dried up and it is scenic enough, which the Red Planet is pretty scenic as far as we see here. Yeah.
Out of my way, human, or die.
This one picks you up and throws you. The other one just, like, knocks you to your face.
Tunnel pod has just departed upper transport sector.
Tunnel pod.
Warning, there is a serious lack of oxygen beyond this door. Another direction may be advisable.
Yep, good call.
You are on the shuttle docking gantry
Okay,
of the
we're still on the
Morimoto
shuttle
Mars
gantry.
colony. The former mining operation is...
Do you have any guidance in the airlock?
Warning, life support systems not active beyond this point.
Give me mouse. There we are.
You are in the Morimoto Mars colony.
Okay. It got more vague. Okay, let's go to the tram. surely it's not there and we just don't see it. Okay.
Please insert security access card now.
Okay, we do have hints here.
It is statistically possible that a potentially useful item could be found elsewhere in this time zone.
Okay.
It is statistically possible that an ID card could be found in the reception area of the colony's main entrance.
In the reception area of the colony's main entrance. We weren't able to access the colony, right? Surely that's not where I'm falling short, is it? I was thinking that I'm not able to access the colony. Pretty sure I've run my head against this door.
All arriving tourists are required to check in reception area. Please refer to gantry kiosks for maps and information on the Morimoto Mars colony.
I can't. That's my hang up. Alright. We found progress eventually. After roughly an hour. Okay. Well, so be it. Okay. I found it kind of weird how, like, little there was here. Okay. I mean, now we've got to see them.
A thermal scan has detected colony personnel in close proximity. TSA Protocol 3 forbids any contact with humans during a temporal restoration mission.
But we've got to see them. They were playing rock, paper, scissors.
Hey, where'd you come from?
Your security was busy. In the hands of security officers, you have been escorted to a cell which is to serve as your new home. If only you had paid more attention to the warnings. Indeed. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna jack in, plug in the phone. There we go. We'll continue. But this elevates my mood. I was like, I don't want to have to turn to the internet for a hint. Okay, so whatever I need is out here. Yeah. What? No, don't sleep on that. There's a guy falling over on the desk, under the desk. That's a key card. Take. Anything else? Can't take your coffee. Alright, zoom out. But no, we'll take another look here. Yeah, there are incapacitated guards here. And both doors have like the same set of guards. Just bored out of their minds playing rock, paper, scissors. But like, if you've ever seen those like composite like igloos and stuff, there's like the Japanese future village or whatever it is. Like these walls just make me think of that. Which, to be fair, those were designed to be like let's see, environmentally friendly, earthquake proof, and kind of like the structures of the future. But yeah, I don't know if like any of that tech ever caught on, or if that was purely done as a proof of concept. All right, let's go. We've got a security. There was a security card. Okay, it's the
card now.
It was the red light that I saw, so that's telling me where to put the card.
Caution. Portions of the maintenance transport tunnel are closed for repairs. Confirm accessible destination and clear path prior to departure.
Okay. Oh, yeah. We need to know it. Memo to Temporal Security Recruiting Department. Look for agents who will remember to look at a map before getting behind the wheel. Okay, we will do just that. We will look at the map. And this is where it puts us. Do we have the... We do not have the card. Okay. Looks like we need to get it. Well, we'll do a hard save before getting on the tram. But I couldn't help but notice that my... Okay. I was thinking the crowbar was missing, but it's just small. Yeah, let's go. Let's look at the map, and we'll determine our directions. Alright. But oncoming traffic wasn't what I would have gauged by looking at the map. I would have expected, like, a blocked tunnel. Because surely in the space future, they wouldn't, you know, have any sort of automatic navigation. Okay, updating map for current conditions. Alright, so from the colony to the reactor. Okay, we did make a wrong turn. So we're looking left, right. Should be straight. So we're looking at left, right, left. So we're gonna go. Yeah, I'm just gonna write this down to visualize it. But it's going to be let's see, L R. So it's left here. It's left here. Yeah, so left, right. So 3 rights. And we have a left, and a left. So really not that bad. Okay. Let's ride the tram. And also, I will be good to my word. I will make a hard save. And, I like trains. Yeah. There we go.
Please insert security access card now.
Okay. In.
Caution. Portions of the maintenance transport tunnel are closed for repairs. Confirm accessible destination and clear path prior to departure.
Yeah. Where's my mouse? Okay. I lost my mouse somewhere in there. Because where it kicks you out, we're gonna... Yeah, the order for the saves is a little weird. Because Antidote was like our first hard save, I think. Yeah, I didn't take the,
Please insert security access card now.
Didn't take my mouse out of focus, so I'm not sure
Caution,
why I...
portions of the maintenance transport tunnel
I may
are
just have to
closed
use
for
the arrow
repairs.
keys. That
Confirm
may be it.
accessible destination and clear path prior to departure.
Yeah, it's arrow keys. Alright, then we do 3 rights. Shoot. Wait, what? Yep, that's a dead end. I kind of lost track of where we were, so now I really don't know. Surely. Okay, we did reach the end. Or an end. There should have only been 2 ends.
Agent 5. A strong temporal flux has been detected. Extreme caution advised.
Okay. That's a robot. I'm thinking this may be our answer. Like, I don't know if that counts as a violent solution, but it is something that we got off of from the previous robot. And that they haven't treated this the same as others. Let's once again do the hard save. Go non-violence. We'll actually just like see what happens first and see if we can break down a solution from there. Or this is not a robot. What is this? Oh, that's a robot. And no agency.
Out of my way, human, or die.
No way. That's exactly what I need to do, was stun him. And what does this look like? Because to me, this looks like... What is this? Inventory full. Removing non-essentials.
This oxygen mask is empty.
Good to know. So it removed the Journeyman key, non-essential. Okay.
This air station is currently empty.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Is there another air station that we can reach?
Warning, there is a serious lack of oxygen beyond this door. Another direction may be advisable.
You don't say. Shield generator? I feel like that might... We'll see.
Detecting high concentrations of radioactive particles. attempting to compensate. Success? Limited. Recommend using additional method of shielding.
I see.
Or using extreme haste when interacting with this environment.
I see. Well, let's go fast. See what happens.
Shield generator diagnostic repair platform 4.
I see. See what we're doing here. It's hard to do a puzzle if you don't know what the puzzle is. Because presumably that robot did something. But what? Or we're just gonna die from radiation exposure, which is possible. Okay. Can't say that we succeeded, but we did get back.
You are in the Morimoto Mars colony.
Okay. Good to know. See if we could see anything on the other side. So it wasn't it wasn't lack of oxygen that got me. Your history. Just as the TSA historical log indicated, you have witnessed the destruction of the Mars colony. Unfortunately, you did not discover the source of the explosion in time. Ooh. Oh. Huh. Wait. Huh. So, was this me running out of time from the time I got here? Or was that contextual for me advancing further than I could with not fixing the reactor? Because that more or less tells us, oh, that's the return point. But the other bit was that we could use some other form of radiation protection.
This air station is currently empty.
I would be ready to take that at face value if I had seen another air station. But we see what those tubes look like on it. See if we see anything that even resembles those around. Shield generator. He took the tram. Yeah, okay. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it. As if on cue, the transport pod came careening back down the tunnel and plowed over you. Okay. So, We are someplace that we can't leave. That's what that's telling me. And with our like brief jump into the shield reactor, we didn't really get a good read on what needed done. Yeah, just, you know, exploring the environment. Make sure we're not missing anything that would be otherwise helpful.
You are in the...
I think we will take it. There is a hint at the air station.
It is statistically possible that an oxygen supply could be found in the underwater installation of NORAD-6.
You don't say. So we can't walk out, but we can jump out for sure. That's a good call. That was something that I'd considered as an option, but I didn't see anything. Oh, I get it. I was like, I didn't see anything that resembled this at all, but we totally have like the air dispenser thing there. Yeah. Okay, that's what we needed. Yes, totally. Thank you, hint. That that put me on. I got my mind back on the right track there for how to fill this thing up. Because, you know, it's fair that that air station isn't what it needs to be because, well, it's ceased being a mining station, so it's derelict.
You're no match for me, human. You are no match for me, human.
But I love a challenge.
I love a challenge.
These aura farming robots. Because that's exactly what they are. Yep. We'll fix this. I mean, it'll be fortunate if like these valves from hundreds of years apart function with each other. Okay. Remove non-essential.
It may be advisable to...
Yeah, I got you. But yeah, we want our O2 mask. We want oxygen. Then we get our gas canister. It is a mask. How do I use? Use on self? Breathe, man, breathe. There we go. That didn't interact like I expected it to. We'll see if this is timed at all for the air mask. I mean, we can hope it's not. And so now we can hopefully load torpedoes onto
Unequal pressure between this
the submarine at our leisure.
Unequal pressure between this chamber and submarine dock. Equalize pressure before entering. Avoid maximum pressure as some objects may implode.
Uh-huh.
All personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Reduce that pressure.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Okay, so, like, just from our last journey in here, everything we should need to do is probably from the terminal here. And we do have to see their, yeah, we do have to see their video here.
Warning, all personnel,
What's this?
detected in NORAD air ducts
Okay.
and ventilation systems.
For some reason I can raise and lower the pressure in here.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Defense Subleader, this is Def Sub 62. I've just completed a visual run of the oxygen and data lines between Gamma and Beta sectors. No signs of cracks or pressure stresses. I am now proceeding to Gamma Sector 1 to conduct radioactivity tests on those leaky oil drums I reported this morning.
Warning, all personnel.
Negative, Def Sub. NORAD 6 is under full-scale red alert. Hold your position till we can figure out what's happened down there. Over.
Roger that, Sub-Control.
Without worrying about, you know, passing out,
NORAD Alpha,
is able to
Sub-A3.
pay attention to him adequately. Yep. Okay, so, loading claw operation.
Loading claw operation. Move claw to location, then choose action. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
So,
Warning, all
let's see.
personnel.
Let's see what the spin. Okay, that's spin the grabber.
Warning,
I don't know that that's something we want to grab. I see. We should probably see what we're grabbing here.
Warning, all personnel. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts.
Or rather, like, what we want to grab.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected
Which
in NORAD
torpedoes
air
are
ducts and
there.
ventilation systems.
Like, right beside the sub.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
They're also along the walls.
Warning, all
Yeah,
personnel.
that's just it. They seem to be along the
NORAD air
walls.
ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts.
I feel like there's more to that arm.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Okay.
Warning, all personnel. Attack submarine. Access platform A4. Alpha sector. Launch prep incomplete.
Okay.
Warning.
Thought it was torpedoes. Oh, maybe you need to see it at the control room.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Okay, at least they're not going to replay
NORAD Alpha,
the video,
Sub-A3
which is
detected
good.
in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning.
So launch prep.
Launch prep. Ventilation system. Diagnostics okay. Fueling complete. Sonar chaff full. Torpedoes none. Ventilation system.
Okay.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination loading detected claw in operation. Move claw to location, then choose action. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in ventilation system.
I don't know what that does.
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Okay.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel.
Oh boy.
Detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation
I have a feeling. So hear me out.
Warning. All personnel.
We're going to be staring down a robot through this window. We're going to grab it.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD.
Is that how that's going to go? Because I mean, like, it's doing like a little tickle grab here, but it could certainly restrain him. I would call that a possibility. Anything to grab there? No. Like, if I back out of this... it does a full reset. Okay, so whatever it needs to access needs to be within reach.
All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Huh.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Can't go there.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Okay.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air
You know,
ducts
just
and
have that
ventilation
out there
system.
just in case.
Warning. All personnel.
Because I'm not seeing seeing anything other than full show up on the oxygen.
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation
Is
system.
there any chance? Okay, because the locations it can grab are like in the water here, just over here, which seems to be its default position, right in front of the window. And somewhere over here.
All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Are there other elevations I can get to?
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
There's no down. Is there an up from here? Doesn't look like it, but yeah.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Of course, the move can always be
Warning.
get to Mars again, but I don't think there was anything that we necessarily missed, and if we could get some form of radiation protection.
Post on security alert. Access denied.
Okay.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation.
If there's any form of radiation protection that we could secure here.
All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. NORAD Alpha, Sub-Bay 3.
Loading on
Warning.
controls.
All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation
Yeah,
system.
because like where it's showing the claw now
Warning.
isn't
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
isn't where it actually is currently.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Loading claw operation. Move claw to location, then choose action. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Let's see what happens when I spin it. Okay, that's literally it. It's a spin, clockwise or counterclockwise. And it was queuing up clicks. Huh.
Warning.
Huh.
Warning. All personnel.
So.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
I mean, I think we can go to Mars because there are 2 areas that are that we would need oxygen.
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning.
I mean, we've got the pieces here to seemingly launch the submarine, but to what purpose, I don't know.
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts
But yeah,
and
let's
ventilation
jump. Because I mean, what are we gonna lose other than score, right?
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation.
Because I would like to, you know, resolve one of these tonight. Yeah, let's go to Mars. Back to Mars we go! Yeah. Back to see the shuttle launch.
1 has just departed from the East Gantry.
Which I'm sure is significant, seeing as this is the day of first sighting. Hang on a second, what? Okay, I must... How did I get OBS in focus? That I was switching scenes using the arrow keys rather than moving. Sorry about that.
Bienvenue à la colonie Morimoto sur Mars. Nous vous souhaitons une visite formidable.
Bienvenidos a la colonia marciana Morimoto. Disfruten su visita.
Welcome to the Morimoto Mars colony. Have a wonderful stay.
Here he comes.
Out of my way, human, or die.
Yeah, like the security guards in there are awful casual, considering that this guy was just there and knocked out 2 other guards.
Tunnel pod has just departed upper transport sector.
Yeah. So let's. Yeah, we'll get this active once we get in the airlock. Yeah, let's go experience
Warning,
the mines.
there is a serious lack of oxygen beyond this door. Another direction may be advisable.
Warning! Life support systems not active beyond this point.
Yeah, let's see if just giving myself air filter off, air filter on. Okay. I mean, what if? What if there was like a radiation suit or something in here that I missed? Okay, so, like, as cool as this is, I don't know that, I don't know that there's anything that, we need here right now. Like, I think it depends on how this plays out, like, where would we have our final confrontation with the red robot? Would it be here? Would it be somewhere else? Yeah, turn off that air filter. For whatever purposes.
Tunnel pod has just arrived in upper transport sector.
Yeah, so seeing as we have the gas mask now, or the air mask, let's see, we still have the stun gun. We did lose the key card. That's okay. Reminder that we have the power crowbar. And interesting that the office key card for Dr. Sinclair is still a critical item. But we will have to go get the key card. But I'll say, like, even now, I've already seen, like, a good deal more of Mars than I ever did as a kid.
Check-in at reception area. Please refer to gantry kiosks for maps and information on the Morimoto Mars colony.
Because from what I can remember, like, I saw almost none of NORAD. I saw, like, the first hallway here. I'm not even sure if, like, same deal. If I'd seen it as a kid, I probably would have remembered that you could enter the colony area. So probably didn't do that. And then for the science fair, I don't know that we ever got out of the manufacturing an antidote for the syringe. So yeah, this was like kind of a curiosity, some cool things about it, but definitely didn't make any like notable progress in it. No, that's not where we want to be. We want to get over to the tram again. Yeah, it tripped me up the first time through because it didn't give options for what I perceived to be.
Please insert security access card now.
What I perceived to be like choices where you would have to choose to turn.
Caution: portions of the maintenance transport tunnel are closed for repairs. Confirm accessible destination and clear path prior to departure.
Okay, so we've got our keypad. Steer left. So that was one right it took on its own, I think. That's an automatic right. Third right. And then it's all lefts from here. Huh. I wonder if our destination is any different. It looks like we made it the same either way. Just seemingly the blocked paths might wind up in a head-on collision. Okay. I'm gonna make a hard save here.
Agent 5. A strong temporal flux has been detected. Extreme caution advised.
Uh-huh. Okay. So hard save. We'll go back in space. Okay. We enter. Gonna meet our robot friend in a sec.
Warning. There is a serious lack of oxygen beyond this door. Another direction may be advisable.
Let's see if, yeah, if we can go out here instead of triggering the robot. Because surely it wouldn't explode if he hasn't, you know, sabotaged the shield generator yet. Alright, it sure will. Alright. Well, it does say air filtration, so it's possible that the air mask does count as some form of radiation protection. Okay, so it does let me turn around right here, curiously. So it seems like the condition is getting too far away. And also I didn't pull out the stun rifle. So we'll see what happens. Okay. It was very much that.
Tunnel pod has just departed lower transport sector.
I don't think the stun gun had anything to do with it. It's literally following what he says. Although I am curious now, what death looks like if you don't move, because he will assuredly kill you. He tells you up front, and
Detecting high concentrations of radioactive particles. Attempting to compensate. Success? Limited. Recommend using additional method of shielding, or using extreme haste when interacting with this environment.
Shield generator diagnostic repair platform 4.
So, just feeling out what's going on here. Okay, that was pretty much a 90-degree turn. Can I leave? Because seeing as there's, like, nothing of consequence in front of us, I'm thinking that we might be able to, no. Third. Or at least nothing that I'm gauging looking up front. That is a problem. Also a rock wall. Huh. Oh, extend the platform. How about that? Shield generator systems appear to be operating normally. Okay. So this is effectively at our, if we're going clockwise, it's our, or if we're looking at a clock, that's our 9 o'clock position. This is our 12 o'clock position, if we're starting at 6. Access
panel cover must be unlocked before diagnostics can be initiated.
Let's see. So, is this an option? Doesn't seem to be. What about... Doesn't look like a key, but... Let's see. Surely. Nah. You sure it's not the crowbar?
Access panel cover must be unlocked before diagnostics can be initiated.
Okay. There's no, like, touchables on it. I was thinking this might be a force. Let's see. Also, surely not, but... yeah. We might also try some other positions that it's possible that there may be something there for us.
Access panel cover must be unlocked before diagnostics can be initiated.
So 12 o'clock position does look like it may have been tampered with. We'll go to the 3 o'clock position. Okay, extend the platform. What do we have? Appears to be operating normally. And we will return to our home position at the 6 o'clock. And I am watching my health bar. It is going down slowly. Alright, so 12 o'clock position, but we need to unlock it somehow. Because otherwise the colony explodes. Well, let's see. Let's see if our good friend the AI chip has anything to say on the matter. Yeah.
It is statistically possible that a potentially useful item could be found in another time zone.
Yeah?
It is statistically possible that a shielding biochip could be found in a cybernetic device in NORAD 6.
A cybernetic device in NORAD 6. Okay. Well, I think that kind of tells me all I needed to know here.
You are in the reactor room of the colony's atmospheric shield generator.
Yep, you're certainly right about that. Okay, so we may have a helpful item in another time. So we're assuming, because we're fairly good on science fair, that what we're looking for may be at NORAD 6, but 100% something cybernetic. Surely they're not saying that I need to complete NORAD 6. Because they're saying a cybernetic device, would they be meaning Mr. Blue? Because I don't think that I'm close to a resolution on that. We've just been looking around NORAD 6. Let's see, let's check the labs again in Sydney. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a drink. Yep, we have been shot once more. Yes, yes.
Agent 5. Your biosuit was able to filter out all but 7 micrograms of the toxin. The substance is a lethal neurotoxin and must be neutralized quickly, or you will perish.
Okay. We will get our antidote. I'm glad that they've not considered the antidote non-essential, because that would be a little irritating to have to do again repeatedly. Yeah, that is that is a robot design, at least. So our main goal here is looking for anything that we may have missed.
Transferring argon from canister to reservoir.
Okay.
Ready to discharge argon into smart ally chamber. Start.
Okay, just interacting with this makes us observe this. Yep, we've gotcha.
It is now safe to retrieve your keycard and disengage the argon canister.
Got it. Maybe give. There we go. We did take it. Yeah. So I think, yeah, we're just checking for any mistakes.
Nuclear Laboratories Molecular Synthesizer Interface SL100C-1.
Uh-huh. Okay. It's compound synthesizer. And if I'm not mistaken, we want to go up here we'll check the map.
All conference attendees must check in at the main reception in the auditorium complex.
Okay, Sinclair is down here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 green doors. Should be. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So just make sure that there's not any items in here that we were missing. I mean, that's your big old snake terrarium. Lava lamp shell.
Welcome to the Symposium on Alien Contact at the World Science Center in Sydney, Australia. The primary purpose of this conference is to allow the scientific community a forum to exchange ideas and opinions about joining the symbiotry of peaceful beings. The primary debate will take place in the main auditorium complex on Wednesday at 9 o'clock, with keynote speakers and world-renowned scientists Dr. Elliot Sinclair and Dr. Enrique Castillo. The debate will be followed by meetings in conference rooms where the many discussions revolving around this volatile issue will be held. Information on discussion groups will be available at the conference check-in at the entrance of the main auditorium. Accommodations are being provided at the New Sydney Metrocosmopolitan Hotel by the shuttle port in New Darling Harbour. Thank you. Have a wonderful conference.
I mean, the gun certainly isn't it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just checking out the scientist pictures, the featured panelists? Panelists? Yeah. Panelists, I think it's an M that's here. Okay, but yeah, he's got darts all over this guy. Because they did say that they would have debates. They're definitely rivals. Huh. Well, it was a bit much to think that we were missing something here, but it paid to be sure, I think. Unless we're compelled to, I think that we are done with Sydney. Just means we need to figure out what we need to do in NORAD. Which I do find it interesting that there's an item that you would find useful in another timeline, presumably here, that would be helpful.
No match for me, human. But I love a challenge.
That would be helpful for presumably accessing the
Warning.
tampered
Detecting
panel.
trace concentrations of a sleeping gas in the atmosphere.
Okay, I think we're good on that. Yeah, we're good. But like, The only places that we've gotten biochips have been from the TSA and from one of the robots. Kind of curious. We can't search the guy here.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Is there anything that we can do with you?
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Maybe?
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Not gonna let me do anything to the environment here. That would be too big of a effect on history.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Yeah. That was the thermal scan, so not the retinal. On stand for retinal laser scan.
Warning, all personnel.
Hang on a sec. It's not. Surely that's not trying to do a retina scan on me. On standby for retinal laser scan. This one is just a full stop.
Warning, Defense Command Post on security alert. Access denied.
Uh-huh.
Warning, all personnel. NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and unequal pressure between this chamber and submarine dock. Equalize pressure before entering. Avoid maximum pressure as some objects may implode.
So I am curious. I am curious. And we're gonna do it.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
We did hit maximum pressure.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected.
So I wonder if we have altered anything by maximizing
Warning, all personnel. Contamination
that.
detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation.
I was expecting it to kind of like implode. Explode really if you're adding pressure. It is weird that that's the only blue monitor that we have no interaction with.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
And then the only interaction on that one there is that the sub is not ready to launch. But visibly, those are torpedoes on the outside.
All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Double check.
Attack submarine. Access platform E4. Alpha sector. Launch prep incomplete.
Uh-huh.
Warning.
Like they put the launch prep and the arm controls at the same spot, so you feel like they are related. But it doesn't seem that precise. Except, and unless... Okay, because the diagram does show it, show the arm being on the track, but we're not able to see enough of the ceiling. Maybe unless we're on top of here.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Yeah, so it's on a little bit of a track there.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning. All personnel.
Sorry, I bumped the mic if that made noise. Yeah. So...
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Yeah, we're just gonna have that out here.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts
See
and
if
ventilation
anything
system.
ever pops up on hints.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Let's see.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected.
Yeah, I kind of would have thought that air was going to be the solution to my problems, but now it's really the what do I do now that I'm here angle. Because like all of the control points for the grabby arm don't seem to work for where we can see torpedoes. Like unless there's
Defense Command post on security alert. Access denied. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Yep, we're gonna get his video.
Warning.
Intercepting transmission.
This is Def Sub 62. I've just completed a visual run of the oxygen and data lines between Gamma and Beta sectors. No signs of cracks or pressure stresses. I am now proceeding to Gamma Sector 1 to conduct radioactivity tests on those leaky oil drums I recorded this morning.
Negative, Def Sub. NORAD 6 is under full-scale red alert. Hold your position till we can figure out what's happened down there. Over.
Roger that, Sub-Control.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. NORAD Alpha, Sub-Bay 3. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Which, reviewing the launch prep, it's that the...
Okay. Fueling. Complete. Sonar chaff. Full. Torpedoes. None. Detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Loading claw operation. Move claw to location, then choose action.
Yeah, I mean we can play with the claw some more. This may be our search for a answer on what to do. Just fiddling around with this. Also, I can't help but notice that there are two directions on the spin. And it does animate it on the thing here. Huh.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Okay. So yeah, that goes the other direction. Okay, but all it's doing is turning something. So if it had grabbed something, it would be manipulating it. But let's see if we stir the water. Not sure what or if that would do anything meaningful. Huh. I mean, that one makes a noise. But otherwise, like, yeah, even going out and scoping it out, these locations don't have anything for it to grab. As we may be on the wrong track for what we need to So I think we're gonna bail on the concept of loading the sub at the moment.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Huh. There was a locker for a respirator there.
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Hang on.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination
We
detected
could take it
in
out
NORAD
of
air ducts and
balance,
ventilation
and what would that do?
systems. Warning. All personnel.
That's right, we could interact with this door, but there wasn't a reason to do so.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air
Hang
ducts and ventilation systems. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and
Come on,
ventilation systems.
come on, come on. Dangerously high.
All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Huh.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected Unequal pressure in NORAD between air this ducts and chamber and ventilation submarine systems. dock. Warning. All personnel. Unequal pressure between this chamber and submarine dock.
Okay.
Equalize pressure before entering.
Oh.
Avoid maximum pressure as some objects may implode. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation
As
systems.
some lockers may explode, is that what it said? So we might have just reached our answer.
Chamber and submarine dock. Equalize pressure before entering. Avoid maximum pressure as some objects may implode.
Some objects may implode. Let's see if we manage that.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
It's interesting, I have to keep moving my mouse to get the option to click more.
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and
Did
ventilation
anything implode?
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
I mean, those are names on those lockers.
Detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Okay, so I have the feeling that I'm going to be able to get on the sub, maybe, or launch the sub at the very least. Let's see what or if we can do more out here.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Which, to be fair, I think that we have kind of, like, been thorough here. And just for kicks, while we're away, I'm going to see what happens if we leave this pressurized while we're away. Maximum pressure. See if like, you know, we get an explosion or something. Like this one's a hard stop, and it's kind of unclear what the answer is.
All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Defense Command Post on security alert. Access denied.
Yeah, I got kind of excited when we made progress on Mars, but we kind of hit a hard stop for progress again pretty quickly. Alpha Sector, red alert.
Warning. All personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning.
Submarine dock. NORAD 6 complex. We've got a guy collapsed on the floor. Okay. Okay, you are here. Okay. Okay, dock control room. Submarine cleared. Huh. Okay, still not sure what all that means to me. Just, you know, eyes peeled, looking for anything at all. It's... I am kind of curious about that, but I don't know that there's anything relevant that I have.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
It's like, I'm kind of curious what thermal scan means and if there's anything I would be able to do about it.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts.
You are currently in the connecting corridors of the NORAD 6 station. Sleeping gas has been introduced into the ventilation system, rendering all personnel unconscious.
Okay. Yep, that seems to be the case. There's one I can see on the ground. He is still here, yes? Yeah. He is the one person.
All personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and
It is following me.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
But yeah, like, our only, like, interactables really at this point are, at the submarine dock here.
Unequal pressure between this chamber and submarine dock. Equalize pressure before entering. Avoid maximum pressure as some objects may implode.
Uh-huh.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Okay, pressure equalized.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts.
I mean, I'm not sure that doing what it told us not to do had any influence, but we'll take a look around.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Yeah, that automated message has been going non-stop.
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
And granted, it is like, you know, it's the situation here, but yeah, it doesn't stop at all.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems.
Yeah, so like the things we can interact with are this, which is purely information, nothing it can actually change. Then we have both doors into this area that want you to equalize the pressure to access the room. And then there's the controls for the robot arm that doesn't have anything to grab.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected.
Yeah, I may need a hint here. Like an actual hint.
All personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Because I think I know what my borders are, but I don't know what to do about them. Like, I mean, this is where I'm at here, and I need to stop the shield generator from exploding, or whatever tampering of the generator happened.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts.
I mean, if I could just, like, grab the torpedoes with my hand and load them,
then choose action. Warning,
that would be one thing. But I can't do that. There's no, like, interface on this monitor here. It is all remote controls for the arm. Which I don't know what to make of this diagram here, because it is not as pictured. The arm itself is actually, like, way down here. Like the grippy part of it. Everything else seems pretty consistent. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. We're gonna mix both things. I might have had them mixed up. So what if we turn up the pressure and then start working with the arm? Yeah. Get pressurized. There we go.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning, NORAD Alpha, sub-bay 3 detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Yeah, that's the things that are available to me. Is modifying the pressure
claw operation.
and
Move
moving the
claw to
arm.
location, then choose action.
Do we break anything?
Warning,
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have something to grab here, whether it be in an action sequence or catching something off guard, something.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Yeah, I feel.
Warning, all personnel,
Okay.
contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Back off, and the arm does a full reset.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
Yeah, that is a schedule.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Unequal pressure between this chamber and submarine dock. Equalize pressure before entering. Avoid maximum pressure as some objects may implode. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in
Yeah, I was just doing that, just, you know, for the possibility that things would be different, that anything would happen, but that doesn't seem to be the case. However, I will definitely keep in mind the guidance of some things may implode.
Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in
Because I have a feeling that this will be important information.
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning,
Yeah, I'm sorry, this kind of seems to be a bust, really. That we're not figuring out what to do.
Detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system. Warning, all personnel, contamination detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation system.
So I'll tell you what I'll do.
Warning,
I will save the game here, and we'll come back. I will try to be really light on whatever I find, whether it be spoiler-free or whatever, like just hints, something that points me in the right direction for what I should be doing here at NORAD 6. Because it's like it's less figuring out how to do something as it is figuring out what I want to do. What do I want to do here? Yeah, but yeah, we will do a hard save here. And we'll call that what do I do? What do I do? With no punctuation. And yeah, we'll pop over to the chatting here, and I will say, hey, it's been fun. I still don't have a schedule out for the week, but I'm thinking that I will try to do 2 Maid Cafe on Electric Street streams to hopefully finish it. I think that's the main thing that I've got planned, so I'll probably be doing that tomorrow. I'm going to leave Wednesday to something else. I'm going to try to do something that's not on the schedule. There is no schedule, but do something that hasn't been on the previous schedule. You know, we've kind of have a few things ongoing. I kind of want to do something that's not on that wavelength. So, you know, I've been Honi Hachiman. It's been fun exploring Journeyman projects, but yeah, next time I'll come in with some idea of what to do next. All right, so until next time, bye.